My name's Rebecca, and this is day 6 of the challenge. I hope you've been finding that balance between strength and stillness. Today's practice is going to be based on the core, and we are going to primarily be working it through using the exhale, and it's going to be an opened mouth exhale. So I'm going to explain this to you at the beginning. And if you can just try to remember, and I will remind you as we move through, it's this pursed lipped, open mouth exhale, like you're going to blow up a balloon. We're going to be really pressing the air out, really feeling that contraction within our abs. So we'll begin here by being seated and hands wrapping around the rib cage. So your thumbs are going to be directed towards your back and the other 4 fingers toward the front. Taking a deep breath in here through the nostrils and then blowing it out through pursed lips. You can feel the rib cage knit together. Our hip bones are kind of pressing together. The abdominals are engaged. Inhale, 360-degree breath, full breath. And then exhale, press it out. Two more times just like that. Inhale. Last time. Inhale. Exhaling out through pursed lips. All right, so we're going to take that down now onto our backs, coming into a bridge pose. So bringing our heels toward the glutes, bring your hands onto your abdomen. And we're going to bring a little, you'll feel the breath and the exhale will naturally start to cause a tilt in the pelvis. But if you're not feeling it, you can intentionally, lift your tailbone. But we're keeping most of the spine is going to be on our mat, and it's just going to be the tailbone that's lifting up. So it's just a really small movement. Inhaling through the nostrils, hands on the abdomen or on your hip bones, just so we can feel this engagement. And then exhale out through pursed lips. I find it really helps. I'm trying to make that S sound. So we're creating more pressure. Inhale through the nostrils. And exhale. You'll feel your low back pressing down into the mat. And then on the inhale, that soft curved lips. Lifts. A couple more rounds. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now we're going to be adding on, coming into a bridge pose. So the arms are going to come along your sides, feet hips width distance apart. Inhale. And exhale. Press into your feet, lift your hips. 2 more times just like that. Inhale, bringing the hips down, finding that soft curve. And then exhale, press into the feet, lengthen the tailbone away from the crown of the head and lift. Inhale, bringing it down. Last one. Exhale. Inhale, release. Now we're going to add a 1-leg lift as if we are marching in bridge. So we'll call it marching bridge. Inhale here. And exhale, lifting that right leg. The knee is going to be bent, pressing the breath out or the air out through the lips. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, other side. Press and lift. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, other side. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale, other side. One more time on each side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, release. So now I want you to come on to your side. We're going to come to tabletop. We're going to move between a neutral spine, so keeping a really neutral spine here. And then on your exhale, I want you to press the floor away as if you're kind of finding a cat, but we're not going to exaggerate it as much. But I want you to use that exhale. I want you to use the breath, pressing the breath out through the lips, pressing the floor away from you. Draw your navel up toward the spine, up toward the ceiling. Inhale, coming back down to neutral spine. And then exhale, coiling through that belly, a little rounding, a little tucking of the tailbone. Inhale, neutral spine. Couple more times like that. Exhale. Use the breath, engage the core. Inhale. Last one. Exhale, pressing that air out like you mean it, like you're really going to blow up that balloon. Big, full. Inhale, now we're going to add a leg lift on our exhale. So exhaling, lifting right leg. Inhale, bring right knee down, and exhale, left leg lifts towards parallel. Blow the breath out. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, right leg. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left leg. One more time on each side. Inhale and exhale, right leg lifts. Inhale and exhale, left leg lifts. And bringing the knee back down. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, come into downward facing dog. Again, we're going to be playing with the breath here, so I want you to inhale, roll it forward into plank pose. You could also bring the knees down. This could be tabletop. It could be tabletop to child's pose or plank to downward facing dog. On the exhale, I want you to blow the breath out. Then lift the hips, coil through that belly. Inhale, roll it forward. And exhale, press and lift. Last one, let's take it to inhale to plank, and then exhale, lifting it back and up, and pause. Take a couple deep rounds of breath here. Slowly walking your feet forward to meet your hands. Forward folds. Take a full round of breath. Exhaling the breath out. And then deep full inhale. On the exhale, I want you to come up halfway. Hands to either your shins or your quads. Sits bones pressing away from the crown of the head. Gazes at the floor in front of you. And then inhale, fold. Exhale, blow it out through pursed lips. Come up halfway. Inhale, fold. Couple more times, just like that. Exhale. Come up halfway. Inhale, fold. Last one. Exhale, we're going to come up all the way. To standing. And then we're going to work the breath in a similar way, working between forward fold and chair pose. So inhale, fold forward, hinge at your hips. Exhale, sink the hips down, reaching the arms forward or biceps coming along the ears, and blowing the air out, pressing into your feet and reaching your arms up high. Exhale, fold forward, inhale, fold forward. Exhale, chair pose, sink the hips down and rise up. 3 more times just like that. Inhale, fold. And exhale. Chair to standing, samastitihi. Inhale. And exhale, chair. To standing, last one. Inhale. And exhale. And relax your arms down along your sides. So this last part is going to be a sequence between warrior and goddess. And you could suggest that the warrior kind of is the example of the action, the strength. Goddess is that symbol of that stillness. But not to be confused. I mean, just because it's feminine energy doesn't mean that there still is an action, right? It's this dance between contraction and expansion, right? Action and inaction, between strength and stillness. And we can play that dance and we can feel into that dance between the warrior and the goddess. Warrior being that really masculine energy, goddess being the feminine. So I want you first to begin. We're going to begin with our hands coming onto our belly, the thumbs and index fingers to touch, kind of creating this diamond shape. And I want you to take an inhale here. Exhaling, releasing the breath. On our next inhale, I want you to take a step back with your left foot, pivoting your toes out and the heel in, finding a warrior one. Invoking that inner warrior of strength, of flexibility, of presence. And then exhale, we're going to bring left foot to meet right, and we're going to bring our hands back to that diamond shape on the belly. Inhale, now right leg is going to step forward. We're going to find that soft bend in our front knee, pressing down into our feet, invoking that strength of the warrior. And then exhale, bring it back to center. Now we're going to step into goddess. So big step out to the right. Inhale, toes out, heels in. And then exhale, bringing it back to center, hands back onto the abdomen. Inhale, stepping out to the left side, toes out, heels in. And exhale to center. Interlace the hands, press the palms down toward the earth. And then exhale, press into your feet. Lengthen through the side bodies, press the palms up, and release the arms down. We'll do that sequence 2 more times. So this dance between our warrior and our goddess, the masculine and the feminine, the physical form and the formless. Hands in that diamond shape. Exhale the breath out. Inhale, left leg steps back. Finding that strength to step forward, to spring forward. And then we'll bring on the exhale, we bring our hands back to that diamond shape. Feeling into our core strength, our center. Inhale, stepping right leg back, warrior one, feet hips width distance apart. And then exhaling, coming back to our strong, sturdy center. Inhale, stepping it out to the right, goddess pose. Sink down into the hips. And then inhale, come back to center. So that was exhale, come back to center. And then inhale, we step it out to the left. And exhale, we bring it to center. Inhale, interlacing hands, press the palms down toward the earth. And exhale, arms reach up. And we stretch from top to bottom. Release the arms. Last one, hands on the abdomen. Exhale the breath out. Inhale, left leg steps back. Ready to spring forward, finding that inner strength of our inner warrior. And then exhale. Inhale, right leg steps back. And exhale, coming back to center. Out to the right, goddess pose. Inhale. And exhale, back to center. Inhale, out to the left. Inhale, back to center. Hands interlace, palms press down. And then exhale, arms reach high. And then inhaling, hands to heart center.